I can record it. There we go. Week 10 picks for the NFL. That's right.
No.
Okay, let me scroll down here a little bit so I can get to these picks.
Yay!
And if this computer would stop lagging.
I know. I had that problem yesterday.
For all you fans out there watching the show, if you'd like to donate a new computer system to Delta RTV, would be very appreciated.
And us going with fantasy football. Ty, how are you doing fantasy football, Sean?
I'm 6-3.
6-3. Nice. Right on. Right on.
I don't know how I'm doing because I still haven't figured out what my password is.
Yeah. He's losing. Trust me. But anywho, let's get to some picks. We got the picks. We have the New York Giants at the Cincinnati Bengals. So Sean, let's start with you.
Who is it?
New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm going with the New York Giants.
I will be picking the Giants as well. What about you, Mr. Nick Toffin?
Giants.
All right, the Giants. Titans and the Dolphins. Sean.
I'm going to go with Miami.
Miami. Okay, stop that. You're kind of blowing my ears out, Nick. But anyways, I'm going to be picking Miami at home as well. What about you, Nick?
Dolphins.
Detroit at Minnesota.
These are Minnesota. These are Minnesota, yeah.
Okay, so in other words, Nick's picking the Vikings, and your jokes are not that funny, to be honest. So what about you, Slug?
Who are you?
I'm going with the Lions.
I don't try to be funny.
I'm going with Lions.
You're going to do Lions as your upset pick?
Yep, because Lions have a real good quarterback, and they can do it.
I'm going to say the Vikings at home. I'm going to say Vikings at home. How about the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots?
Do I even have to say it? I'm going to go with Gabe Brady.
Okay, so Patriots. Okay, it's clean sweep for the Patriots as well. And we also have Atlanta and New Orleans. It's going to be a pretty nice game. So
I'm going with Atlanta, though. I just think Atlanta is just too powerful.
What about you?
I'm going with the Falcons.
You're going with the Falcons. Also clean sweep Falcons as well. San Diego at Tampa Bay.
I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Chargers.
So it's up to me to break the tie, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so this is going to be my upset pick of the week. Tampa Bay. Actually, I don't know if it is an upset, but I'll go Tampa Bay over San Diego, just for laughs. I think let's make it Kyle Lodi's upset pick of the week. It's Tampa Bay over San Diego. And we have Denver and Carolina.
I'm going. I gotta go with Mr. Story. I'm going with Denver.
playing suck up over here as always. And we have
I'm just showing my respect.
Denver, Carolina. What do you have, Sean?
Carolina.
You're picking a lot of upsets today, apparently. And I will also go with Denver as well. And we have the Oakland Raiders in Baltimore to play the Ravens.
It kills me to say this, but I have to go with Baltimore. Baltimore is just going to be way too tough for Oakland. I'm an Oakland fan. It kills me to say this, but Baltimore is just one of them teams that when you walk into
okay, don't need your inside info, Sean. Well, you and him are kind of the same, but so besides the point.
How are we the same? Where do you see a resemblance in Sean Riley and Cowboy Nick? I want to know this, Kyle.
Okay, but anyways.
I know where you live, Kyle, Modi.
Sean.
Yeah.
Oakland, Baltimore.
I have to go with Baltimore Ravens because I do not.
I'm
like
also
Oakland.
going with the Ravens as well. The New York Jets and the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm actually going to go with the Seahawks on that one, Kyle.
Actually, you mean you are going to go for them? I'm just kidding. What about you,
Seahawks?
I'm going to say the Seahawks at home as well. And here's another interesting matchup. We have the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm going with Philly.
Okay, what about you, Slug?
Philly.
Philly, and also we have, and actually let me make my pick before we go on to the next game. I'm gonna also be picking Philadelphia at home to beat Dallas. And we also have the Rams going into San Francisco to play the Niners. So, Slug, you're up first.
49ers.
Okay, what about... I'm going to pick the 49ers at home as well. What about you, Nick?
And I'm going with the Rams.
You're going with the Rams, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. You're going to be going with the... Is this going to be your upset?
Yeah, plus you know I don't like I don't like the Niners, so I'm not choosing. I will never choose the Niners. Ever.
Anyways, the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears going to be an interesting matchup.
I'm going to go with Chicago, but I think it's going to be a real close game, Kyle.
Slug.
Texans.
You're going to say the Texans on the road, huh? Against the... You think the Bears' offense is good, or you think it's overrated?
No, I think Texans is better than the Bears.
Yeah, but the Bears have that defensive game, Sean.
Hey, Houston has a pretty good defense too.
Yes, I know they do, but that's why I'm saying it's going to be close. I'm not going to. It's not going to be one of them. It's going to be like it's going to be dirt. It's going to be hard hitting, pounding, and it's going to be a really really close one, Kyle.
I'm going to say the Texans in a close one on the road against the Bears. I mean, they have the offenses, but do they have the defense that can contain Schaub and Arian Foster and Andre Johnson? I mean, it's going to be hard for them to take control of the actual, especially defensively. It's going to be hard to contain those players, but Texans in the close one. And we have the Monday Night Football game, which we have the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Slug, you're up first.
Pittsburgh.
You have Pittsburgh at home. I will say Pittsburgh at home. And Nick.
I will pick Pittsburgh at home.
Pick Pittsburgh at home. Okay. And we buy teams that are Cleveland, Green Bay, Arizona, and Washington, all with buys. So, Slug, let's recap your picks. Who do you have throughout this week?
New York Giants, Miami, Lions, Patriots, Falcons, Chargers, Carolina, Ravens, Seahawks, Philly, 49ers, Texans, and Pittsburgh.
All right. With that said, that has been your NFL picks for week number 10. That is absolutely right. It is week 10 in the NFL, so this will be a video response to J.O.D. and his wake-up show. That's right. J.O.D. wake-up show.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Or the 209 wake-up show, because I was on that show Wednesday.
In fact, I went 7-6 when he posted this on Facebook.
Yeah.
I was 7-6.
Okay, gotcha.